All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so let's just get right into it. I'm gonna pick up right where I left off. All right, in the first video, this is gonna be the part two of the last video I just did. So if you want this video to make more sense, I guess you just of course you watch the first video, and I'm gonna just pick off where I left off at. All right, so let's just get right into it. All right, it says Masonry is a peculiar Egypto-Babylonia Jewish institution, and that's right. All the witchcraft and sorcery and magic that they do, all right, and Freemasonry and the Illuminati, all right, it all goes back to ancient Egypt and ancient Babylon. All their symbolism and witchcraft that they do, and that's why America is known as Egypt. And again, that's why America is known as Egypt and Babylon in the scriptures, man. It says Masonry is a peculiar Egypto-Babylonia Jewish institution. All right, and so the pyramid itself harkens back to the dynasty of the pharaohs and to the gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt. You see, it all stems back to ancient Egypt, all their witchcraft and sorcery, all the gods and goddesses they worship in Freemasonry and the Illuminati and all that, man. All right, it all stems back to ancient Egypt, man. Again, that's why America is known as Egypt in the Bible, man. All right, because the Illuminati, their empire is what? America. All right, that's the top empire on the earth. They own America, It says the stones which make up the pyramid are also of esoteric significance. In the Masonic philosophy, it is taught that unenlightened man is in a rude natural state, having little or no quote-unquote light, all right, and without the spiritual illumination offered by the mystery religions, he is likened to an imperfect or rough ashlar stone. But once enlightened and illuminated, he is crafted into a man of education, sophistication, discipline, and culture. He reaches upward toward spiritual perfection. He is then a perfect ashlar stone. See, they are great. They are greatly deceived, man. All right, they are greatly deceived. They have no idea, man. All right. It says in many pagan religions, this concept of the rough versus perfect ashlar was taught. In Freemasonry, it is heavily emphasized. The pyramid structure is fitted only with perfect ashlar stones. It is said meticulously chosen by the builders who watch for flaws and reject the rough and imperfect ashlar. All right. Likewise, the higher level Masons discovered that the pyramid reflects or parallels the New World Order, all right? In Latin, Novus Ordo Seclorum, all right? That's on the back of the dollar bill, all right? Novus Ordo Seclorum, that's Latin for New World Order, all right? Because they put their plans, all right, in symbolism, all right, of the Illuminati, which is to bring a new world order, all right, on the back of the dollar bill. This all represents the New World Order, all of this right here, man. All right, it says, and it's crazy because it says, "In God we trust." All right, because their God is Satan, right? And in Freemasonry, Satan goes by many names. All right, and they don't even a lot of the lower level Masons, they don't even know that they're worshiping Satan, man. Because they disguise Satan as under many names. All right, many names. All right. It says likewise the high level Masons discover that the pyramid reflects and parallels the New World Order. All right. They and their Illuminati superiors are building under the watchful eye of the great architect of the universe, whose secret and sacred name the Royal Archmason learns. All right, this is another title of Satan. All right, this is one of the gods that they worship. All right, Jabulon, which is just another title for Satan, man. It says the builders, all right, then are the Illuminati and their minions. Their building project is the renovation and reconstruction, all right, of the whole earth. Yeah, because that's part of the New World Order, all right, to bring in to reconstruct the entire earth, man, right, to have it under new, let's say, how you say, new management, all right, you know. That's part of the New World Order, to reconstruct it, man, and to rebuild the earth to how they want it, all right, so they could rule it however they want it to, man. All right, that's why you got the Georgia Guidestones, all right, because they're trying to what, depopulate the earth, all right, you know, have the earth to about 500 the population about 500 million, you know. All right, it says, of course, in order to build the new deal of ages, the New World Order, they must first tear down the old, all right, and that's why they're going to come with the MOTB, what's known as the mark of the beast in the Bible, which is the microchip, man, you know. All right, it says civilization as we know it today must be raised and destroyed by dialect chaos, all right, yeah, order added chaos, order ab chaos, man, you know. That's the whole point, is to bring chaos, all right, so they could come behind it with the solution. They systematically and purposely create chaos, man. All right. For example, these world wars, man. All right, that was all systematically created by the elites. All right, because what does war bring? Great death. All right, and they're trying to, you know, that's part of the population control, to keep the population of this earth, all right, to 500 million. That's the plans of the Illuminati, man. All right, it says, and that's exactly what they did with the Bovid, man. All right, the COVID. All right, they put out this fake, this scamdemic, you know. All right, they created chaos, and what they come behind it, man. All right, what they came behind it with the juicy juice, the jab, man. All right, the Maxine Nightingale. All right, because they created chaos and they come behind it with the solution. All right, and that's exactly what they're going to do with the MOTB, the microchip, man, the mark of the beast. All right, they're going to create chaos. All right, so they could come behind it. Oh, everything's going to be all right if you take this MOTB, man. All right, this mark of the beast, which is the chip, man. You know, because they're going to systematically collapse the dollar. All right, they're going to collapse this entire society. All right, and their solution for it is to what? Take the MOTB, the microchip. All right, because what they want everybody to be a slave. Right, they want to have complete control because they're trying to be like the Most High. They want to have complete control of everybody. They want to know their whereabouts in real time, you know. And they want to be able to control you. All right, complete control. All right, they want to control your money, everything. They can know everything about you. Your medical information is all going to be on there. All of that, man. You know, because they have a God complex. Esau Edom has a God complex. You know, it tells you that in 2 Thessalonians the 2nd chapter. All right. It says civilization as we know it today must be raised and destroyed by dialect chaos, so that the new world order must be ushered in. Yeah, that's how they bring in their new world order, by creating chaos. 3 world wars. All right, that's why you got the two political parties. All right, Democrats and Republicans that go head to head with each other. All right, that was created to create chaos. All right, 2 opposing parties, man. You know. All right, so it says order add chaos. You see, order add chaos. That's their plan, to create chaos so they could come behind it with the solution. All right, that's part of their plans to bring in their new world order. All right, it is when this ambitious goal is achieved that symbolically the capstone will be set in place atop their pyramid. Yeah, their agenda is going to be finished, but the Lord is going to stop all that, man. The Lord is going to stop all that with the nuclear missiles. All right, because when we come down from those chariots, all right, what this world calls the so-called UFO, we're going to be kings and gods and rulers already. We're going to be at complete power. They're not going to be ruling. We're going to pull them out of their nuclear bunkers, and they're going into chains, man. All All right, because they really think they're going to rise again. We about to get into it. All right, we about to get into it. All right, it says it is when this ambitious goal is achieved that symbolically the capstone will be set in place atop the pyramid. Then he who lies within the living stone shall come forth to rule, the phoenix. All right, which is Satan. Yeah, they think Satan is going to rule this entire planet Earth. All right, they're bugged out, bro, because that's their God. That's who they worship, man. All right, it says, then he who lies within the living stone shall come forth to rule, the phoenix, all right, which is Satan, all right, and his son, it says right here in parentheses, the phoenix shall rise from the flames of destruction, just as the legendary phoenix bird arose. See, and they're not going to rise from the flames of destruction, because what are the flames of destruction? The nuclear missiles. The nuclear missiles are going to be, is the anger, the fierce anger, the great, fierce, and passionate anger of the Lord, man. All right, and they're not going to rise from that ever again. All right, because they're going to be in the nuclear bunkers because they know that's the Lord, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Revelation, the 6th chapter. All right, because the elites, all right, all right. Let's see, they're going to be hiding from the. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Because right here, this is talking. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 12. All right. This is Revelation 6 and 12. It says, and I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. And what's going to cause that great earthquake? All right. The nuclear missiles. All right. Because the scriptures say that when the nuclear missiles hit, the earth is going to rock to and fro. Like a drunkard, like how a drunk man staggers when he walks. That's how the earth is going to stagger when those nuclear missiles hit. All right, the scriptures say that there's another script that says oh man, that the earth is moved out of her place. All right, it says and I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. The sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casts her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And that's talking about the nuclear missiles. All right, it says, and the heavens departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, talking about that mushroom cloud. All right, that's going to be created when the nuclear missiles hit. All right, it says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Whoo, all right, and the kings of this earth, all right, the elites, all right, the Illuminati, all right, the elites, you know, the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, you know, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, all right, and the kings of this earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, talking about those nuclear bunkers, all right, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, which is the Most High, and from the wrath of the Lamb, which is the Yahushua, the Messiah, because he's coming forth to bring the will of the Heavenly Father, which is to destroy this place. He's going to carry out Yahushua, the Lamb, the Messiah. He's going to carry out the fierce anger of the Lord. He's the one that's going to come back and bring forth the fierce wrath and anger, the passionate anger, the fierce passionate anger that the Most High is getting to bring upon this place, man, which is by the nuclear missiles, man. All right, and see, it says that it says and they say to the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lord. See, because they know they're scared of the Most High, man. They know they're not really going to rise back up again, because when those nuclear missiles hit, that's it. That's the kingdom of heaven for the elect. That's hell for everyone on earth, especially Esau, Edom. All right, that's already the kingdom of heaven when those nuclear missiles are shot off. But if you want to get real technical, because once Yahushua cracks that sky, that's the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to get beamed up into the chariots. All right, Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. I'm part of that number. All right, and then when we come down from those chariots, we're already going to be immortal. We're going to be kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth already. There's no rising back up for Esau, Edom, man. All right, there's no rising back up, like it says right here. All right, It says the phoenix Satan shall arise from the flames of the destruction, just as the legendary phoenix bird arose. They're not going to rise from the flames of destruction, man. Esau Edom is going into captivity. He's going into chains, man. They're going to be the first set of slaves, the elites, all right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the ones that are hiding in the nuclear bunkers. And the reason why the Lord is going to put them into the nuclear bunkers and let them live, so they could be the first set of slaves to rebuild this planet Earth back up. They're going to rebuild the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, for the nation of Israel, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All right, matter of fact, I just had a scripture in my mind and left my mind. All right, because they really think they're going to rebuild. They really think they're going to rebuild, but the Lord is going to throw that down. It tells you in matter of fact, let me just get it. Malachi. What am I looking? Oh, Malachi. First chapter, all right, which talks about Esau Edom, all right, the so-called white man, starting with the elites. All right, it says, and I hated Esau, yeah, the Lord hates Esau, all right, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, where Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. No, they're not. When those nuclear missiles hit and they come out their bunkers, they're not going to rebuild this planet Earth. They're not going to rebuild the desolate places. They're going into chains and shackles. All right. Thus save the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, man. Come on, bro. All right. Now let's get that. What's that? Psalms 149. Psalms 149. And it says, verse 6, start at verse 6. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. That's talking about the elect. All right. The 144,000. All right. Let the high praises of God be in. Matter of fact, let me read it from the top. It says, praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of his saints. Here, because the saints is talking about the Israelites. All right. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. All right. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, which are the Israelites. He will beautify the meek with salvation. All right. It says, verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory. All right. Let them sing out loud upon their bed. The saints is talking about the Israelites. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Yeah, we're going to have swords in the kingdom of heaven. All right. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Yeah, because we're going to execute vengeance upon them in the kingdom of heaven. They're going into slavery in the kingdom of heaven. All right. To bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron. Yeah, they're going to have shackles of iron. All right. What is it? Fetters of iron upon their necks. All right. Yokes of iron upon their necks. All right. Just like they had us in yokes of iron. They're going into yokes of iron. They're not going to rise back up from the nuclear fire. They're going into chains. All right, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So when the Lord comes back, they're going into slavery. They're going into captivity. All right, starting with the elites. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord. Yeah, this is going to be a honor for the Lord to give us this, man. You know, to put them into slavery. We're going to be so happy that they're in slavery, man. All right, because they're our enemy, man. They're the devil. All right, they had destroyed this planet Earth. They took us away from the Most High. They lied to us. You know. All right. So they ain't fucking rising up again, man. All right. They're not rising at all again, man. All right. All right. From the nuclear destruction. You must be out your damn mind. All right. If you think you're going to rise up again from the passionate, fierce anger from the Lord when he brings those nuclear missiles, man, you must be out your damn mind. All right. The phoenix, however, is is in reality a cockatrice, a dragon bird, a flying serpent. The word pyramid incidentally, all right, literally means a mist of, a mist of fire. And now you know the true occultic meaning of the word. All right, simply put, Freemasons, under direction under the direction of Haym Solomon, Ben Franklin, and others, designed the Great Seal with its all-seeing eye in the capstone amidst the radiant sun background. As followers of Egyptianism, it has long been assumed that the eye is that of Osiris, the Egyptian sun god, and or of his son Horus. This is true, but there is much more. Osiris, of course, was worshipped as the sun. Albert Pike, which he's known as one of the great pioneers of Freemasonry. He started the KKK. It says Albert Pike, former sovereign grand commander, wrote, "The sun is the all-seeing eye in our lodges." Pike goes on to say that the blazing star, the pentagram deity, has been recognized as the emblem of omniscience, all right, or the all-seeing eye, which to the ancients was the sun. The Illuminati and their subordinates, the Masons, honor the deity of countless names, all right? Yeah, because in Freemasonry, Satan goes under many names, all right? Yes, one of those names is Osiris, so they worship Osiris, man, all right? They worship all types of gods in Freemasonry and Illuminati, all that witchcraft and Satanism and sorcery and magic that they do, man. All right, starting with the elite banking families, man. All right, yes, one of those names is Osiris with his son Horus, but the Illuminati deity is a concealed god who hides his true identity in a multitude of disguises and subterfuges. He is called the sun, the central sun, Haram Abith, the one with the ineffable name, Ein Sof, the great architect of the universe, Abaddon, Mahabon, and Jabalon. Ostensibly, the Illuminati worship a pantheon, a multiplicity of gods, but not so. You see, all right, these are all fronts for the elite worship of Lucifer, which we know Lucifer, which they're talking about Satan, but we know Lucifer is not the name of Satan. Lucifer is just a title that means light bearer. All right, Satan is Satan's name. Satan, the word Satan means adversary. All right, let's go back. Hold on. All right, it says these are all fronts for the elite to worship Lucifer, which Lucifer just means light bearer. All right, which Lucifer is not a name, it's a title. All right, so they worship Satan, man. He is their true god. Yeah, Satan is their true god, the god of light, as Albert Pike stated in Morals and Dogma, Doubt It Not, which he's fucking the total opposite of light. All right, the total opposite of the Most High. It says now the Bible in Isaiah and Revelation 12:9 identifies Lucifer as the great dragon, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which is talking about Esau. All right, Lucifer in Revelation 12, all right, and Isaiah is talking about Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white man, all right, starting with the elite banking families. He is that old serpent, the same old serpent, all right, that was in the book of Genesis, that was in the garden, that's talking about Esau, one of the sons of the wicked. All right, before he was known as Esau, Edom, he was known as the son of the wicked. All right, it says, which deceived the whole world. Yeah, Esau, Edom, so-called white men, they deceived the whole world. All right, it says, so by whatever name you call him, the god of the Illuminati and Masonry is the serpent. Yeah, Satan. All right, it says, in fact, in a bridge to light, an official textbook of the Supreme Mother Council, 33rd degree, the highest council of the Scottish Rite, Rex Hutchins, 33rd degree, reveals that the body of the Holy Spirit, the universal agent, is none other than the serpent devouring his own tail. That is the Ouroboros serpent. All right. Let me see something real quick. I was looking at the. I was just looking at this real quick. Give me a sec. All right. So let's keep reading. All right. Where was that? All right. Yeah. That is the Ouroboros serpent. Remember in all their writings, the most revered of Masonic scholars, Manly P. Hall, Albert Mackey, Albert Pike, all right, claim that the Masonic rituals and teachings come from the mysteries of ancient Babylonians. All right, again, that's why America is known as Babylon. Everything that the elites do, it all goes back to ancient civilizations and mainly Babylon, man. All right, it says claim that the Masonic rituals and teachings come from the mysteries of ancient Babylonians, Egyptians, Greeks, and Persians, and others. Thus, we glean understanding when we read the Earth's earliest ages. This statement by G. Pember, there is little doubt that the culmination of the mysteries was the worship of Satan himself. All right, so everything that they do, it's the worship of Satan, bro. Everything that they do, it's all disguised. All right, but they're worshiping Satan, man. All right, it says you'll also recall our discussion elsewhere in this book that the Illuminists and Masonic theology is solidly based on the Jewish Kabbalah. Let's look that up real quick. The Jewish Kabbalah is this symbol right here. All right, this symbol right here. All right, which, you know, like it says right here, it says you'll also recall our discussions elsewhere in this book that the Illuminist and Masonic theology is solidly based on the Jewish Kabbalah. You know, and it all goes back to the witchcraft, Masonry, Satanism, man. All right, which is everything that the Illuminati and Freemasons do is all based on this, man. All right. It says, indeed, almost all occultic and magical belief systems are found on the principles and teachings of the Jewish Kabbalah. In her most famous book, The Secret Doctrine, Helena Blavatsky praised Satan as the teacher of humanity. He is to be thanked, Blavatsky says, for setting men on the path of divinity and liberty. Bro, they are so wicked, yo. Esau, Edom is just wicked, bro. All right, they have been greatly deceived, all right? And that's how that's how the Lord set up Esau, Edom, to be the wicked. Right? He said the deceived and the deceiver are his. All right, that the Lord created the wicked for the day of evil, man. All right, so it says he is to be, I read that already. It says, it is she emphasizes the Kabbalah that unveils the secret. To what secret is she referring to? Listen, as Blavatsky flatly states that the core doctrine of the mysteries of occultism of Illuminism. All right. So I'm going to just end it right there. You know, I might do a part 3. All right. But this was part 2 of the first video I did. All right. You know, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right. Yahweh Ratazah, it was edifying. You know, Lord willing, this information was good for y'all, man, because it shows you how wicked, bro, Esau is just crazy wicked, bro. Crazy on a whole nother level. We can't even, and when the Lord, you know, gives us, you know, when we become immortal, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. I'm part of that number, part of the 144,000, Yahweh Ratazah. You know, because we're going to know all things, and we're really going to see how, bro, we're going to know, like, more than we know now how wicked Esau is, bro. And that's why that's why he's going to go into super hardcore slavery, bro. Super hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. And that's exactly why, as well, is written in the book of Obadiah, all right, that he's going to be eradicated. All right, after those 1,000 years, he's going to be eradicated off the face of this earth, and there's never going to be an Edomite ever again, bro. Ever again. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halalyam Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so with that being said, until the next one, Shalom.